Christmas Day arrived gently, wrapped in songs of joy, ringing church bells, and the warmth of love. For many, it was a day of celebration. But for Deborah Adeyemi, it was more than Christmas. It was her wedding day. As the morning light streamed through the window, Deborah sat quietly, her wedding gown hanging behind her. There was no fear in her heart, only gratitude. She whispered a simple prayer, thanking God for the journey that led her to this moment. Christmas had always been special to Deborah. Growing up, her mother used to say that Christmas was a reminder that love came down from heaven. Those words stayed with her, shaping her understanding of love, patience, and faith. Years earlier, on a rainy evening at a small church Bible study, Deborah met Daniel A. Kinwale. Few people showed up that night, but destiny did. With a shared umbrella and a gentle smile, a friendship began, one built on prayer, kindness, and trust in God. Their love was never rushed. They waited. They prayed. They chose obedience over desire and faith over pressure. Through seasons of lack and moments of doubt, they held on to God and to each other. One evening, beneath a mango tree where they once prayed together, Daniel knelt down and asked Deborah a question that would change their lives forever. He asked her to marry him on Christmas Day. Without hesitation, Deborah said yes. Many questioned their decision. Some said Christmas was too busy. Others said people would not attend. But Deborah and Daniel were not choosing convenience. They were choosing meaning. On Christmas morning, the church stood beautifully decorated in white, red, and green. A banner read, "Love came down." As the choir sang softly, Deborah walked down the aisle beside her father. Daniel stood at the altar, his eyes filled with tears, knowing this moment was nothing short of God's grace. They exchanged vows. Not promises of perfection, but promises of faithfulness, forgiveness, and love. When they were pronounced husband and wife, joy filled the room. Bells rang. Hearts rejoiced. And the choir sang, "Joy to the World." But the celebration did not end there. Instead of a lavish reception, Deborah and Daniel chose to serve. Still dressed in their wedding attire, they fed the hungry, shared gifts with widows and children, and spread love throughout the community. That night, under the glow of Christmas lights and a quiet sky, they prayed together. Not for wealth or ease, but for patience, grace, and a home centered on God. Years passed, but people never forgot the bride who got married on Christmas Day. Not because of how grand the wedding was, but because of what it represented, a love rooted in faith, sacrifice, and purpose. Christmas is not just a season. It is a message. And love, when guided by God, remains the greatest gift of all.